Alright, here's my Raspberry Pi Android Auto build that I have basically set up and got running for our Genesis coupe. If you can tell, I have just a standard Gen coupe. Actually, it was the Ultimate, but it had the nav screen, sorry. The Bluelink screen that was in it was crap, so I replaced it with a Raspberry Pi that runs Android Auto over what's called an OpenAuto Pro system. So without further ado, to give you a little look. And it should come up here in just a second. It does take a little bit to boot, about 30 seconds. But that's because it's an actual computer screen. And I think a few of you have seen this out there, but I'm wanting to actually start beta testing on it. So here's the OpenAuto Pro part of it. You got your telephone, Android Auto, Autobox, which is actually what you would use with the Apple version of it. I think CarPlay. You can mirror your phone. There's a reverse cam. You have OBD2 dashboards. You can play music, an equalizer, and then actually run different applications like YouTube, Kodi, Chromium, Well.io, which is a IP radio service. So the coolest thing about this is I've integrated it into the car completely. So you have light integration. The backlight will actually dim down and go different color, different background when the lights are on. When the lights are off, come back up. You actually have reverse cam capability. It ties into your reverse cam. I need to adjust a little bit, but this is my first edition of the reverse cam, and I'll have a picture in there when you see the post or whatever. And that's all integrated into the car. So I built a board that basically the wiring harness plugs into, and then all you gotta do is run like 3 or 4 T-taps off of a different harness, and it all integrates in. Now I can switch it over to Android Auto, the wireless Android Auto, but at the moment, let's get the car running. Sorry, it's a cold start at the moment. Focus. And here we can run dashboard. This dashboard's awesome. Give it a second, it'll populate. Now this runs off of Bluetooth ODBII, but I actually have it integrating into your CAN bus as well, and I'll be trying to run the actual HVAC. I have it pulling the HVAC information, I just got to build the dashboard for it. But as you can see, my intake, my throttle, my load, outside, or the temperature it's pulling in, RPMs. It's sitting about just under the 1,000 marker on my dash. You can see it, yep. So it's pretty accurate. I have it running at 5 millisecond increments. I don't know if it can go any faster at the moment, but I can set it to do something later. And once I get into the Android Auto side of it, it might cut my audio short, so you might hear different audio, but get out of that. Let's go to Android Auto, and it is running Wi-Fi, and we can have it connect automatically, but I wanted the video to not have to. Alright, so it did cut my video off, but that's because I'm recording. But it'll play my music, my books. So let's go here, my Pandora, my Audible, my phones, Cisco Jabber for my work stuff. It even has like game snacks, which is like the games you'll see at restaurants and things of that sort. Everything you have that's integrated into your phone will pull up here when it can be used through Android Auto. And it's the full Android Auto feature. Take me to work. So it's taking me to work. Alright. We can exit out of here. Go right back to the Android Auto. We could actually even exit out of this, and it's on a full Linux system. Well, I wouldn't say full, but Raspberry Pi Linux system. So you can actually do a lot of different things in here. Right now, let's do keyboard, pull this up, and I'll show you that it's actually pulling CAN bus data. So here's the CAN bus data it can pull here, and it's actually seeing that. This is just a dump. I can do a different type of system to show you that it's actually pulling, but this, for the most part, is good enough to show you that it can see it. Now the thing will also shut off with your car. So, button, it runs for a second, shutting everything down. So it's fully automated with your car. You can set it up. I got it running right now with, you know, just the jack, and I'm gonna be reworking this so it actually integrates into that itself, but that's a different story for now. And then it'll also have dash cam capability, but I don't have that plugged in at the moment. So if anybody is interested, just PM me. I'll have more info out there. I'll even put my links up of me, you know, building this and getting it all set up and everything throughout the time. So appreciate you stopping by and watching. Take it easy. Thanks.